Jagger, Stewart and Bowie, they're all well into middle age and still have the pulling power to fill concert venues around the world. Well, attempting to join that illustrious lineup are 10 ageing part-time rockers who call themselves the fabulous Midlife Crisis Band. To fulfill a dream, they're spending thousands of pounds to play in the Royal Albert Hall, a venue light years away from where they normally thrill their fans.
This month, the Hunter's Moon pub in Copthorne. Next month, the Royal Albert Hall. For the fabulous Midlife Crisis Band, it's a real rags to riches story. This gig is their last before taking the Royal Albert Hall by storm to offer up what they promise is one memorable night of rock and roll.
We're big. In Copthorne, we're enormous. And so we thought, well, we better just take a slightly larger place. And this is a tryout for every month. No, it was because it's the ultimate mischief. The whole reason we play, the whole reason this is done, is for mischief.
Come on, everybody! In other words, change your mind.
The band's brand of mischief doesn't come cheap. They're splashing out a cool 25 grand for the privilege of playing the Royal Albert Hall. So far, they've sold over 2,000 of the nearly 4,000 seats, with more people keen to buy up tickets.
I heard about them only a couple of weeks ago. We came along, we've seen the first half, they're absolutely sensational. Looking forward to the second half and wish them well at the Albert Hall.
They really ought to go a long way, but they're too old now, aren't they, poor old souls, and I'm like it myself, you see.
I think they're really excellent, and good luck to them on the Albert Hall.
For most bands, playing the Royal Albert Hall is the ultimate rock and roll dream. And there's no doubting that when the fabulous Midlife Crisis Band burst onto the stage here on the 13th of October, it'll be the pinnacle of their musical career. Even though the band plays part-time, they regard themselves as every inch the artist. And there was no way they could resist the chance to check out the venue and soak up the atmosphere. But no matter how professional, they couldn't help letting the moment go to their heads.
Good evening, Royal Albert Hall, London, from the fabulous Midlife Crisis Band.
You don't sort of dream to play in a place like this when you start singing with bands and what have you.
There's only one Royal Albert Hall in the whole of the wide world, and you just standing here looking at it, you can see why. The architecture's beautiful, it's fantastic.
We're just going to be here just to show our bit for rock and roll.
I'd like to think that my children will tell their children that your father or your grandfather, whatever, was really off the wall because he did things like this. And yes, he took on the Albert Hall and won.
Good night, London!
Well, if self-belief is any guide, they should do very well, shouldn't they?